Good morning, friends. This is Greg at Underground. I want to show you guys how we installed the Mojave and Wrangler 392 hoods. I have already prepped the surface. I like to use a water alcohol mix, clay bar if you've got a vehicle that's been around a little bit. Yeah, make sure the surface is cool and dry to touch. You do want this to do this in a temperature controlled environment. We are in my shop garage at I think 73 degrees. Anyway, I have prepped this. I have wiped this down. You do want to make sure you've got, all of it, one quick wipe down before you lay this. Also, this is obviously awkward. I've got a stool bench in front of the bumper, and then I like to stand on the tow hooks. If you need to put your hand on the hood, do it on the windshield bumpers, so you can get all the way around. Just make sure that surface again is clean. These kits are cut 100% to lay without any cutting or trimming. You don't have to remove the bump stops. I think some other kits you can if you want to go smooth across, but we have these holes cut out so you can do this easily. Those are going to be your lineups, so get those as close as you can, because you will see color just a little bit. Got some tape pre-cut over here. And then when I go ahead and tape down those edges, we're going to use a hinge method on this. So tape right and left. And again, look over everything, make sure that's where you want it. This is your time to adjust if you want to adjust anything. I think we are right on. All right, once you know you're there, yeah, make sure that tape is secure. You're going to peel back the back half. And again, these new kits that we're shipping out, we have changed the method a bit. We're trying to double layer these to make them a little easier for you to install. It's harder on our end, but we want to make sure it's easy on yours. This means no more aligning the pinstripe to that edge, although we still prefer that here in shop. These are what we'll be giving you going out. Got some sharp scissors. Again, you want to check that edge. Make sure there's no paper. And once that's good, we will provide you a squeegee with the hard edge. We can use that on this mask. I like the soft edge, which is what we use on the vinyl itself. Just suggest you use a microfiber or a t-shirt to wrap around the edge of that squeegee if you're going to go directly on the vinyl. You're kind of working center out. And again, this is also air release vinyl, so it's the same material we use to wrap cars with. 3M or Avery, our choice, our favorite vinyls. As you get to that edge, that's where you want to use that soft side so we don't scratch that paint. Once that top side's down, peel back that tape at the bottom side. Just let that paper come up. Try not to tear it because it will leave little pieces of paper sometimes. Again, quick wipe down. Kind of hold that paper at the bottom. I like to give a little bit that tight. With that air release vinyl, if there's anything left in it, we go back and check once you take the mask off, and we can get that out as well. Usually just by some pressure with your finger. Sometimes you've got to use the squeegee, but it does come out. Worst case, use the tip of an X-Acto blade off the corner of it, let that air out, but that's very rare. see, get to these tips that come around the vent. I do like to get down off that bumper, or I'm on my bench right now. But kind of eyesight that. Make sure that's going exactly where you want it before you lay that down. Some I've already laid. You can kind of look at if you're in the garage, you can see the light, the glare where that's going to lay. Pull that mask off. Make sure you go around that edge where that pinstripe is. See a little spot here, right at squeegee. Just enough. What I didn't bring out here was the heat gun. Most of these flat surfaces don't need it, but it's not a bad thing to post heat. If anything, a little bit of heat will show you if there's any spots you did not squeegee down. If you do heat it, don't push down while it's hot. Let that cool to touch again. Push down, get the air out, and then go back and heat again. Typically about 180 degrees. Again, you probably don't have a way to measure that at home, but there's nothing high stress on this, so you really just want to add a little bit of heat to make sure all your edges are down. If you have any concerns on this, we always recommend a professional to do this, install this for you. Make sure you're not buying a second kit. But as you can see, it's not too bad. All right, guys, that's it. This next part, we'll do a little small video to show that piece in the scoop.